It's a bit grim out today. And when it's a bit grim out, it can feel a bit grim in as well. It can feel quite depressing. And people will say that. They go, oh, the weather depresses me. Maybe, maybe not. It depends what you mean by depressed. The word can get thrown around a lot these days. I do worry if it loses its shape a bit, though, because what they might be saying when they say that they're depressed is they're a bit fed up or that work is doing their head in. And I get it. We get new words and words do change their meaning over time. That's language. But when you've worked with people who've battled real clinical depression for years, the kind that properly knocks the colour out your life, the casual use of the word can feel a bit off. And I don't want to I don't want to come across as pedantic. I don't want it to come across like I'm wagging my finger at anybody. I just want everybody to notice how powerful our words actually are. Because if someone at work says that they're depressed because their boss has put them on the late shift and it means they're going to be missing some social event or something, but the person sitting opposite them, they've quietly been on medication and they've been seeing a therapist fortnightly for 5 years after a suicide attempt. You can imagine how that might undermine the real side to depression, might stop people admitting to others that they're actually struggling. And that's the last thing we want. Clinical depression isn't the same as being unfulfilled or grumpy or disappointed with life. Depression is an illness, it's a mood disorder, something that sticks around even when, on paper, everything looks fine. Somebody's got friends and good family, jobs, hobbies, but there's no spark. Still, there's no sense of joy in their life. So, before we borrow the word for just some sort of everyday irritation, remember the weight it still carries. Not so that we need to police each other, but because a bit of care helps keep the stigma down, it keeps the conversation going. And if you've ever wondered where your own mood sits, whether it's sadness, burnout, or something deeper, try being curious rather than frightened. A gentle question can open a door, but a harsh one slams it shut.